All right, fight fans, welcome back to another edition of Tarps Off MMA. I'm your host, Chris Mancuso, joined by Jack Gotzel. Now, Jack, we had Khabib's official retirement go down, and it set the stage for Michael Chandler to take on Charles Oliveira for the strap. They're stripping Khabib. Khabib's done 29-0. Now, everybody in MMA Twitter is like, why is Chandler fighting for the belt? Why is Chandler fighting for the belt? This is only his second UFC fight before. And I get it. It's not like when Jake Shields came over from Strikeforce and had like a 15-fight win streak or 14-fight win streak going into his first UFC fight. He did lose, but he lost to Pitbull. Let's be serious. Chandler lost to Pitbull, who I think would be top 3 in this division. Listen, man, I think that Chandler more than deserves it. When I look at the guys in the top 5 of the division, I think Chandler is a bad matchup for almost every single guy in that division. Oliveira rejected the fight the first time because it wasn't for the belt, and then to give it for him, 2 thumbs down. I give that 2 thumbs down. I don't think Charlie Olives should be in this fight. I think this should be Poirier versus Chandler, but it sounds like Poirier wants that red panty night, and I even think you could go with like a Gaethje over Oliveira. That's just how I feel, Jack. I'm going to throw it over to you. No disrespect either, like to Oliveira. He's a good fighter and everything, but like, who's he beat versus, I don't know. And I mean, Chandler is a fantastic wrestler, and he's going to pose a lot of problems for a lot of guys in that division.
Yeah, I do think it should be Poirier versus Gaethje, not Poirier versus Chandler. I do disagree with you there, but Poirier is going for that red panty night. So Gaethje versus Chandler would have made sense if Poirier does have his mind set on fighting Conor McGregor, but Charlie Olives does not deserve this title shot. We saw that he beat Kevin Lee, who is a 13th ranked fighter in the division. Yep. He beat Tony Ferguson, but Tony Ferguson was not the same fighter after he went through a war with Justin Gaethje that he lost.
Facts.
I just think Oliveira needs to beat one of those top 5 guys that's not Tony Ferguson, like not that Tony Ferguson, not that version of him. He needs to be a real top contender to get a shot at the belt. He hasn't done that yet, but Dana White in the UFC is going to give him the shot anyway. I have Chandler in this one. I'm feeling very confident about Chandler in this one. I think has the striking advantage. He has the advantage even on the ground. I think he's a better wrestler, and we've seen him be able to out-wrestle these high-level Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu guys time in and time again. So I've got Chandler in this one, but I'm not overly thrilled with the fight. However, it's still a super exciting fight. I still can't wait to watch it, but I think Poirier is the real champion. I think everyone will recognize Poirier as the real champion no matter how this fight goes. So eventually the winner is going to have to fight Dustin Poirier if he wants to be the legitimate lightweight UFC champion.
100%. I think it's a place filler until that McGregor and Poirier trilogy is finished. I think even if Conor comes back with a better game plan, Poirier takes him out. Listen, I think Oliveira is the wrong guy for this fight. We can disagree on who we think should be in each other's place. I agree. Poirier's going for the panty night. Gaethje would have been a fine option, but it's Chandler, it's Oliveira. It goes down May 15th at UFC 262. We'll be there for a live stream. We're also going to be back for a live watch party next week for UFC 260. You got Stipe, you got Ngannou. Be there, be square. TarpsOffSports.com, Tarps Off MMA. We're out of here.